23, right? Like, now is the time when everyone tells you you're supposed to go crazy and to make mistakes. But I'm way too calculated for that shit. I can't do it. My idea of a crazy time is taking a depression nap for the 3rd time this week and not setting an alarm. And that's not even a crazy time for me anymore. It's just what I do to let loose on a Tuesday when I can see. So I'm 23. I was born in 2000, but I was raised by my parents who were born in the 50s, and they call those hoes the baby boomers for a reason. My parents had 8 kids. Yes, we were homeschooled. No, we were not Catholic. Although my full name is Eva Catherine Margaret Reich, which is the most Catholic fucking name they could have given to a child they raised as a Baptist. So I grew up in the church, but I also grew up a lesbian, hence the button down. But I didn't know that that was like an okay thing to be or an okay thing to exist as. So for the first 22 years of my life, I cosplayed as a straight person. And it was super believable too. Like, I feel like I fooled everyone until one day I decided to hand in my sundress and my heels and my purse and exchange it for a flannel, some Doc Martens, and a fanny pack, and it was like Batman had taken off his mask. Everyone was like, "You've been gay this whole time?" Honestly, kind of makes sense. So I grew up gay in the church, and when I tell you that Christians will say the craziest shit in order to explain the gay away, and they will present it to you under the shroud, and that's biblical knowledge for all of you sinners, under the shroud of they themselves being registered psychologists. They will say shit like, due to the nature of her estranged relationship with her mother, God bless her heart, who never wanted her, never loved her, and never cared about her, that is what drove her to seek the attention of women. And that, brethren and sisterin, is why she chose to be gay. And I'm sitting there manspreading in life group going, Sharon, I think you just described me. But if we're being honest though, I don't think that anyone has a good relationship with their parents, and if you do, I'm concerned for you. Because the last guy that I knew that had a good relationship with his parents was Jesus. And I know he don't be fucking. And we all know what happened to Jesus, right? It was like a whole thing, there was a cross, the whole like, and I don't want to end up like that. This bitch was a virgin who died on a cross to save people who do be fucking. And as if that weren't enough, his dramatic ass had to raise himself from the dead, because that's completely plausible. His dramatic white ass had to raise himself from the dead because, yes, white ass, I did grow up with Malibu Jesus. Yeah. His dramatic white ass had to raise himself from the dead just to say, I will come again. Bitch, you lie. You never came in the first place. That was great. Thank you so much.
I do have a good relationship with my parents, so you know where you'll find me next week. On deck, we have